Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Mohamad Fikri Maulana, an English Literature Department student of UIN Sunan Gunung Jati Bandung from class 1C with student identification number 1245030113. So in this video, I would like to answer some question, or I would like to convey, and I would like to deliver my own opinion about some question related to the first chapter of speaking general communication lesson. So here we go into the material. The first question is, what's the most challenging thing about learning a new language, and what's the most rewarding? So I thought that it's such a good question for me because I currently feel in that situation. That I thought that every single person has a different perception about this statement, about this question. But according to me, the most challenging thing, the most challenging aspect of learning a new language is, first of all, is maintaining our intention and motivation. According to my own experience, learning a new language is such a long-term commitment, and it can be easy for all of us to lose our focus, to lose our interesting, to lose our motivation in learning a new language, especially when we are faced, when we deal with any problem such as uh, a grammar structure, hard pronunciation, unfamiliar vocabularies, especially when we don't get any improvement, and when our progress seems slow. It's such a difficult moment in learning a new language. But without a strong desire, without any motivation, without a clear goals, it can be difficult for all of us to push ourselves through those difficult moments. So, second of all, is finding a good partner, because I think that language is speaking without speaking is nothing. So that why is finding a good partner is very important to do. And yeah, finding a good partner is really hard. We uh we we usually what find find what we find really hard to find a good partner, especially partner who are supportive, who are really supporting us, who are able to be our partner, to speak our new language all the times. And also it's really hard, especially when we want to find a partner who have some learning goals, who have some desire to improve our new language. Because according to my own experience, the if you want to learn a new language, if you want to master it, we have to speak all the times. And to speak language that we learn, we need a partner, we need an exact partner. And it can be one of the most challenge in learning a new language. And on the other hand, the most rewarding is when we can finally master, when we can finally speak that language, especially when yeah, when we can master it. It's such we can communicate with new people, we can use that language in front of many people. It's such there is a certain pride of accomplishment. And yeah, it's such most rewarding of learning a new language. And also it can make us really confidence, because we have an ability, we have a superiority than another person. So we go into the second question. The second question is, what's the most challenging thing about not speaking language that others understand? So, uh, one of the most challenging thing about not speaking language that others understand is miscommunication, is misunderstanding. Because it happened to me when I didn't speak, when I didn't understand a language that others understand. Even the simple interaction, even a simple communication, even a simple direction can be the biggest things that caused a confusion, that caused a mistake, that caused a conflict. And also, when we don't speak language that others understand, we often might feel nervous in social situation because we feel worry or we feel fear of making mistakes. In short, we feel out with people around us. We miss out on enjoying our lives. We miss out on finding or making new friends in social situation, in social environment. And it's such the result or the challenge of if we don't speak language or if we don't understand language that others understand. So the next question is, uh, do you think that learning a new language can be easier to learn another language? So I actually don't know how to answer this question, but I think so. Even although that I have no an experience, because in my life currently I just studied two languages, that's English and Arabic, which means those two languages have a different level, such in a grammar, in the particular words, in the pronunciation, such there are no similarities in linguistic. But in short, why I say agree that learning one language can be easier to learn another one, because every single language usually have similarities in pronunciation, in the word, in vocabulary, and I think that it can be easier for all of us to learn another language. So we go to the next question. Is language with 11 letters easier or harder to learn than language with 26 letters? So I just now when I just realized that there is a language with 11 letters, but I think that it's not always easier to learn, because I thought that the difficulty of learning a new language not directly is not directly depending on its number, or on its number in alphabet, but there is such a grammar, there is such a words, how words are made, how pronunciation is important too. That's really important too. So that I think that it can be easier or it can be simpler, because people consider that a language with fewer letters, especially when it consists 11 letters, it's easy because it's easier because what because it's easy to be remembered, because language with 11 letters is easier to remember. But I don't think so, because yeah, learning language is not always determined, is not always depending on its number, but there is a grammar, there is a pronunciation.